This doesn't matter if you are a hopeless lover or a very practical person. The human inside you always longs for romance that involves deep emotions and feelings. Your inside soul never loses hope to find someone who falls for you and stays through darkness and sunshine. No matter how straight you pretend to be, there are times when you want just a straight up romance. You want to feel the yawning, see the sizzle between the leads on screen, and watch some of the all-time greatest cinematic kisses. For this ideal illustration, you can turn to movies. In this era of binge-watching, we have a lot to choose from classics to modern. We can't give up on the idea of loving and being loved. Apart from providing the maximum entertainment, romantic movies also help you in catharsis of life. So if you're still looking for a movie in which two people fall in love and stick together against all the odds and become a tragedy, here we have few suggestions for you from contemporary and classics. Number 1. In the Mood for Love, 2000. Set in 1960s Hong Kong, this beautifully shot film tells the story of two neighbors played by Tony Leung and Maggie Chuang, whose spouses are having an affair. As they confront this betrayal, the two begin to spend more time together and eventually develop feelings for each other. Number 2. A Star is Born, 2018. When popular musician Jack Bradley Cooper accidentally discovers and falls in love with struggling artist Ally, Lady Gaga, he brings her into the spotlight and jumpstarts her career. But like any great love story, tragedy is just around the corner. Bradley Cooper has a performance of the tragic and heartwarming song Shallow. The most interesting thing about this movie is that Lady Gaga, a singer, can act so well, and Bradley Cooper, an actor, can sing so well. Number 3. Notting Hill, 1999.
I'm also just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
Gah. We don't even care how cheesy it is. This story about a charming English bookstore owner, Hugh Grant, and a famous American actress, Julia Roberts, essentially playing herself, is pure rom-com gold. A great date movie with a concept, maybe not exactly unique, but uniquely done. The music within is fantastic and adds to the moods. Number 4. Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Before Midnight. These movies come out of a trilogy consisting of two strangers. In the first movie, American man Jesse, Ethan Hawke, and French woman Celine, Julia Delpy, meet on a train, get off in Vienna, and spend the night walking around the city, talking and falling in love. The sequel follows up with the duo 9 years later in Paris, and the third, another 9 years later in Greece. You're going to want to set aside an entire weekend and watch them all. Trust us. Number 5. The Proposal, 2009. Margaret Tate, Sandra Bullock, is a bossy editor-in-chief of a book publishing company, and Andrew Paxton, Ryan Reynolds, is her hard-working assistant. When Margaret faces deportation from Canada, she needs a rescue plan to marry Andrew in order to keep her visa status, and in exchange offers Andrew a promotion. A more sensitive side of Margaret is seen when Andrew's mother and grandmother take Margaret to try on her wedding dress. The dress, which is a gift from Andrew's grandmother, puts Margaret in tears because she finally cares about Andrew and wishes that she had the family relationship he has. Number 6. If Beale Street Could Talk, 2018. From Barry Jenkins comes to James Baldwin adaptation. It's about a couple madly in love and expecting a child whose relationship is upended when one of them is accused of a crime he didn't commit. An impressionistic drama whose focus is firmly on mood over plot. Tish and Alonzo are young African Americans in Harlem in the 1970s and in love. This is the story of their relationship and the challenges it faces during the era. Number 7. When Harry Met Sally, 1989. Meg Ryan, Nora Ephron are starring in this movie. It's a delightful film about a pair of quirky New Yorkers who are convinced that men and women can be friends, or can they? The magic of the story is that Harry and Sally do at least 15 things that everyone in a relationship or as a couple can do, or as a couple can personally relate to. In the end, it's just a sweet story about two friends who really love each other on a deep emotional level. It just takes them 15 years to realize it. Number 8. Ghost, 1990. Not too many movies manage to successfully combine broad comedy, melodrama, romance, thriller, and paranormal themes. But Ghost does it and does it extremely well. Whoopi Goldberg makes the movie, but Demi Moore, Patrick Swayze, and Tony Goldwyn are excellent too. Its theme of love transcending death. This is a deep movie by any means, but the movie does what Hollywood can do so well when it puts its mind to it. Make you laugh, make you cry, and transport you to another world for a couple of hours. You just haven't lived until you've seen that scene with Demi Moore, Patrick Swayze, and some messy clay. Number 9. The Big Sick, 2017. This isn't your average rom-com. Instead, this heartwarming and smart film based on real-life courtship of Kumail Nanjiani and Emily Gordon's IRL love story explores cross-cultural themes and feels delightfully refreshing. Pakistan-born comedian Nanjiani, played by himself, falls for grad student Emily Gardner, Zoe Kazan. But when she contracts a mysterious illness that leaves her in coma, Kumail must confront her parents, his own family, and his true feelings. The movie is an Academy Award nominee and charming. It's warm, funny, and thoughtful. It's a basic boy meets girl. They hook up the first night they meet. They're not supposed to be together, but they end up together in the end despite the odds. Number 10. The Fault in Our Stars, 2014. Couldn't stop weeping during a walk to remember? This is the movie for you. Most of you watching this must want to read the novel by John Green. The movie is based on the novel, which has a plot line of two young adults suffering chronic illness as cancer and fall in love at a community support group. This is how Hazel Grace and Augustus Waters are set on the journey of love. Through the bad and the good, these characters embrace every moment and captivate you in their world. After all, they are on a roller coaster that only goes up. Augustus Waters, the movie offers a sweet-age romance, first love goosebumps, and ends with a tragedy, providing a life-altering subject. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends.